Hello and welcome back to your own channel Indian Defense Analysis, where we bring to you all the latest development happening in the defense sector.
The Indian Army, Air Force and Navy have a combined requirement of around 500 light helicopters. HAL is expecting a combined order from Army and Air Force for 187 light helicopters, which include 126 for Indian Army and 61 for Air Force. As the total technical life of older Chetak and Cheetah starts ending in 2023, Indian Army was previously looking for two options for their replacement. The first one is indigenously developed HAL's LUH and second one is Ka-226T developed by Russia. Back in 2015, India inked a deal with Russia for 200 Kamov twin-engine utility helicopters. Of these, 60 choppers were to be imported and remaining would be manufactured locally under a joint venture between HL and Russian helicopters. However, as per the latest update, India won't go ahead with building Russian helicopters locally under $1 billion deal. Instead, there might be off-shell purchase of some Ka-226T military choppers as the Indian Air Force needs to make immediate replacement to its fleets of over 320 aging helicopters. Why such decision was taken? Will HAL's light utility helicopter be able to fulfill the requirement of our armed forces? We will discuss all such questions in this video, so let's get started. The Kamov deal comes up with a lot of challenges. They are mostly related to indigenization and costly maintenance. As per procedure, the Defense Ministry has issued a request for proposal to IRHL for 200 helicopters. The RFP earlier mentioned a localization of 70%, over which the final deal was held up as the joint venture could not meet that. Also, military has indigenous options as HAL-LUH, which is almost matching the capability of Kamovka 226. LUH has cleared all famous trials in last 3 years, and recently Indian Army has ordered 12 helicopters from HL with more follow-on order on its plate. By 2024, the mass production of LUH would begin. Additionally, helicopters with coaxial rotors like Kamov are costlier to maintain in comparison to traditional ones, though they have some edge over single rotor ones. The coaxial rotors has advantages of increased payload for the same engine power, reduced noise, more compact and smaller footprint on the ground and more stable. In coaxial rotors, the number of moving parts is more, which makes them more prone to mechanical faults. They are also more prone to wiping off blades and blade self-collision. Technically, there are no issues with Ka-226T. However, the Make in India push and transfer of technology should not clash with national interest, where we want best in the best for our armed forces. However, indigenous platforms must be priority for us. The money spent on an indigenously developed platforms circulates inside the country and improves our economy and defense ecosystem. However, our indigenous platforms like LUH lacks finishing touch if we compare it with other Western platforms. As per some sources, HAL had lots of issues with design and quality and service. This is the main reason we have been seeing so many trials of LUH by our armed forces. They want to ensure whatever being delivered by HAL is meeting all the quality parameters. Our armed forces are never going to compromise on quality as it's a matter of life and death for them. HAL has to ensure to meet and maintain the quality of LUH.
This was today's update. Please let us know what is your views about these in comment section. Feel free to post your comments and suggestions about any topic related to defense sector on which you want to hear from us. With this, I would like to say goodbye and Jai Hind friends. Please like and subscribe our video if you have not done already. We will be soon back with more interesting and amazing development happening in defense sector.